Actually, go.
Now we're going to have to think about how we divide up the village units.
Oh, very couth. Very couth. Graham's being very couth.
Oh, he's got the pinky.
Pinky out. The pinky's out.
I know.
Now it may be a beautiful haven of rest, but you know that you'll be a permanent guest. So why build a wall round a graveyard when nobody wants to go in?
Coastal town of Lynmouth on the Devon coast, where we've been for the last 4 days. Very, very pretty. Stop in a small town called Wadesbridge, looking to get my camera fixed, but I couldn't find anything. Down the bottom of Port Wren or Port Isaac. Just having a look around us. Port Isaac, just taking a little shot. King Arthur's birthplace, Tintagel, not the castle but the Great Hall, looking down toward the Iron Gate, then out to sea. We've walked all the way up from down there. Downtown Truro. Chap singing there in the middle of the town. Just for you, Joan.
Although I know it's strictly taboo.
Going into this place, all we could hear was a lot of cussing and swearing from other drivers, and then when we finally got here we realised why. It's called Foulmouth. A day at the beach. Here's Michelle eating an ice cream. Very quiet here today.
Coming into
Pavinton Park Hotel, which is good.
I think you need to go at the front.
To
Drive around.
find a park. That's it. That's the place. Good one. This is Land's End. We'll just come in this way. The harbour. Bit of a dock.
Bit of a dock.
Look at it out of here. All the boats, all the boards.
Oh, it's pretty hard to get there. Yeah. St. Agnes. What a pretty little town. Butchers. It's gorgeous.
Market Square, isn't it?
That's very nice.
Pretty.
Oh. On our way to Padstow. Rick Steins, we hope.
This is Rick Stein country.
Poundbury, then Bournemouth. Mouth. Born with a mouth. Green England.
Unfolding in front of us.
Driver.
Okay. Bunbury. We've just met Michelle's cousin. Very interesting town. It's a experimental town, so it's all new. Only has a population of 3,000 people. Well, it's a different day today than yesterday, which was very wet and windy. Now it's relatively settled. We're off to Bournemouth Pier. All these people who've come to see Stonehenge, including this one. So, had I known that all this traffic drove by Stonehenge, I could have saved myself £35. We're here in Oxford, looking out for Inspector Morse. Half pie expecting Inspector Morse and Lewis to come out of one of the doors. What was Winston Churchill's home. We're in the inner sanctum, the front of Blenheim Palace. Just waiting for it to open. That's a Bugatti.
Winston Churchill's home, Palace. And off we go. Coming into Newmarket.
Yep.
Beautiful.
At roundabout, take second exit.
Here we go. Downtown Norwich. Standing outside Gerald's.
Kevin driving Scimitar.
GTC, nothing less.
We've just been for a lovely, lovely lunch at the Angel with Ollie's parents. Very, very kind and lovely people. We're in the convertible.
This wonderful car. Open top. It's lovely. Just arrived in Sheringham and I'm having a cup of tea and a bacon roll for breakfast. This is the market. Sheringham at the beach. We're at the Dun Cow, waiting for lunch. Here's the sea over there. Here's Michelle supping on a Pimm's.
Here we are, we've just arrived in Holland.
Oh, Holland, yeah. That's right. More of the Norfolk coastline. People going out for a walk. Pretty warm today. A little walk Sunday morning. Just having a little walk along the Sheringham coastline, heading towards a place called Cromer. And there's hardly anyone around. I think they must all be going back because school holidays have finished. You're ringing somebody. We're sitting on a cliff overlooking West Runton, and I'm panning back now towards Sheringham. which is where we're currently staying.
Busy. So, walk down. Oh. On our way to Skegness.
Skegness, yeah.
Apparently a lovely place. But like Durham.
Seaside. That's good. Well, it's Monday and it's about 20 to 2 in the afternoon. We're waiting for our hotel room to be ready. So we thought we'd take a walk down to the beach. We're at Skegness. And this is a nature reserve. Oh, there's a bird there. A queer sort of fog has rolled in from the sea. Ah, the jewel in the crown of Lincolnshire. We're at Skegness Pier. I'm taking this photograph because I don't really think I'll want to come here again.
On our way to Buxton.
But even a still shot would do.
It's pretty hard to get.
We went up the other way. And up here's the Rose and Peacock or something. Oh, the Wheatsleaf Hotel. The Peacock is up here. That's
Very
right.
pretty.
We never had a look.
Oh, stunning. Oh.
Yeah, so you and I have been here before.
Mm.
So at Haddon Hall, in the heart of the Peak District. Well, it's been a long time since I was here. This is Haddon Hall. Tiny little lane.
These tiny little lanes. Met a dear old man, 88 years old, with his whippet. Chatted for about 10 minutes with him in the middle of the lane. We're just going to Lake Windermere. Here we are, we've gone the very long way around.
Well, we don't
Kevin
know.
might have a wee chat with this person walking up the road.
Oh, we don't know. It's interesting.
Here we go, Kevin. Going over this dear wee bridge.
I don't want to know. Drip drop on my bridge.
Here we go, look at that sky.
Look at that bridge.
Look at that bridge.
I'm glad I'm not driving a Bentley.
Windermere.
Keep left, then turn left.
Lake Windermere.
It's good. Little bit of Windermere.
Very Swedish, Switzerlandish, Canada-ish. What's the other
But mainly
Queensland.
Lake Country-ish. Lake District-ish. Castle Rig, Standing Stones.
Very Swedish, Switzerlandish, Canada-ish.
But mainly
Queensland.
Lake Country-ish. Lake District-ish. The 8th of September. Not so fine today. A little bit rainy, but we're not too bothered because we're driving to Coniston.
To see.
No, to the lake. And all the moss on the walls and the leafy drive that we've got. Haven't met any other cars yet, fortunately.
Speak of the devil.
Yeah. Okay. Well, today we've visited two houses. This is Brantwood, which was the Ruskin house, overlooking Lake Coniston. And just a little earlier we went to Blackwell. Very wet day. Today we visited Blackwell, which is a wonderful arts and crafts house built in 1901. And it looks out over Lake Coniston. Lake Coniston. And looking back at the house.
We've said goodbye to Liz Dawn in 2008 due to ill health, so Vera died in her armchair inside the house itself. We lost Jack 5 years later. Tyrone, their surrogate son, who moved in some years earlier, always promised Jack and Vera that when they moved on, he would keep that up in their network, so he's stuck true to his word. Where Fizz and Tyrone. A word or two about the Rovers. I mentioned the first occupants when the show started were Annie and Jack Walker. We've had many others since. We've had 18 to be precise, including the McDonalds, the Duckworths, Bet Lynch, Bet Gilroy, Alec Gilroy. You've also had, we said goodbye to him in May. Obviously, we don't do any filming upstairs, it's all done inside the studio. Brings me on to Streetcars. Now, Streetcars is a bona fide company in Manchester. Get any questions you have, guys? We'll be heading back to
Montreal, quite a rare beast.
Around it.
Just seen this, so we thought we'd better film it. There it is.
On that part, I suppose, but on that part, it's public. Yeah.
We'll visit to Bath today. Still quite warm, 20 degrees. Outside the pump, the King and Queen's Baths, the pump room in Bath. The previous scene, I think, was the Crescent. This lady's singing her heart out. Toast and a cup of coffee in this little walled garden area. It's about 11 o'clock in the morning. So we're now at Bath, looking at the Roman baths, which we got into. Not much of a queue this morning, so that was good. Too many people though, all the same. All very busy here. People everywhere. Just been through the baths and now looking at the Abbey. So we're now at Bath, looking at the Roman baths, which we got into. Not much of a queue this morning, so that was good. Too many people though, all the same.
1,000 miles on the road. Turn the money, press the gold. Love on the road, inside stays.
Clifton Suspension Bridge.
Down the middle one.
Look at this. £1. It goes.
Here we go.
Ooh, hey, hey! Up and away.
Way down there.
Oh, blimey. Now I know where we are.
Arriving at Clifton Suspension Bridge.
Look at that.
It's amazing.
So we've just come across that bridge. And this is where Dee and Andy brought us. Up the Avon. Stretches all the way down there. On the way to London. Having just left Bristol earlier. So we're back in London. This is Saturday the 15th. And we're being picked up at Paddington by Graham and Sarah. Heading back to Tooting Bec. Here we are on a Saturday evening in London. Graham and Sarah. And there's little one there, and shortly is old Muggins.
Muggins,
Here I am, and switch off.
hold the big knife up, Kevin.
Switch on.
Yeah.
The secret with these good little films is that they're short.
Yes.
Downtown London on Saturday night. Yeah. Where are we, Sarah?
We are in Piccadilly Circus.
Ah, here it is, Piccadilly Circus.
It is
Look
a
at that.
crazy circus of many
Let's
things.
all go here.
Traffic, people,
Who do we know in this?
thingies, whatever those are. Police.
There's a birthday girl there talking to Graham.
Oh, we've got the
London Underground, Saturday night.
Hello. How are you doing?
Bit of a walk on Sunday morning, which is Michelle's birthday. Just past these nice houses near Richmond Park. We're in Richmond Park and we've been looking at some deer. Just walked from way over yonder, and people are looking at deer in the background here. So a little bit of Madame Tussauds.
Charges are at the desk over there. I don't sell them.
To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler than man to suffer the slings and arrows of the
The rats call the horror of the great plague.
So this is on the riverside looking back at the city with the HMS Belfast in front, the city skyline, and where we're headed to now, which of course is the Tower of London, and we'll be getting there via the Tower Bridge. Another view of where we've come from and to. We're on the Tower Bridge and we've walked along that side of the river. That's the Shard in the background. And right there is the HMS Belfast, and then across looking to the other side of the river is the Tower of London, where we're headed. Inside the Tower of London. Tower Bridge behind us.
But it also had a far more sinister use as a dungeon.
Constipated crow, or raven at least. Catch you again.
I just couldn't believe you posted all those bloody photos of me drinking champagne and the comments.
Downtown Clapham. Oh no, it's not downtown, it's downtown Tooting. And there's buses for Africa, and speaking of Africa, lots of other things too.
Right, where do we go?
When I give you all my love, don't get greedy, you gon' crave my love. Slave for my love, you gon' dream of my love. Bad for my love, and all I lose my days when all I.
So there we are.
Sorry, she checks
Camden Town. We're at World's End Pub. This is our Heathrow departure. About 10 minutes away from landing in Singapore.